You ever heard of a narwhal? These fascinating creatures are often referred to as the unicorns of the sea. But unlike the mythical unicorns, narwhals are very much real. They don't sparkle or have magical powers, but they do have something even more intriguing, a long spiral tusk that can grow up to 10 feet long. This tusk is actually an elongated tooth, and it's one of the most unique features in the animal kingdom. They're like the unicorns of the sea, except they're real. And they don't sparkle. Instead, they glide gracefully through the icy waters of the Arctic, their tusks slicing through the water like a knight's lance. These tusks have fascinated scientists and explorers for centuries, leading to all sorts of myths and legends. Some believed they had magical properties, while others thought they were the horns of actual unicorns. These guys are the real deal, swimming around in the Arctic Ocean, looking like a cross between a dolphin and a drill bit. Their bodies are perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions of their environment. They have a thick layer of blubber to keep them warm, and their streamlined bodies allow them to navigate through the icy waters with ease. Narwhals are also known for their deep diving abilities, capable of reaching depths of up to 3,500 meters in search of food. First time I saw one, I thought somebody was messing with me. I mean, a whale with a giant tusk? It sounds like something out of a fantasy novel. But there it was, swimming right in front of me. The sight was both surreal and awe-inspiring. It's no wonder that narwhals have captured the imagination of people for generations. Turns out, there's a lot more to these creatures than meets the eye. Narwhals are highly social animals, often found in pods of up to 20 individuals. They communicate with each other using a series of clicks, whistles, and knocks, creating a symphony of sounds that can be heard for miles. These vocalizations are not just for communication. They also play a crucial role in navigation and hunting. They're full of surprises, from their crazy tusks to their deep diving skills. Narwhals primarily feed on fish, squid, and shrimp, using their tusks to stun or spear their prey. Some researchers believe that the tusk also serves as a sensory organ, helping narwhals detect changes in their environment. This theory is supported by the presence of millions of nerve endings in the tusk, making it incredibly sensitive. And trust me, I've seen some crazy stuff on dirty jobs. But narwhals, they take the cake. Their mysterious nature and unique adaptations make them one of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean. So the next time you hear about the unicorns of the sea, remember that these incredible animals are out there, navigating the icy waters of the Arctic and continuing to captivate our imaginations. Let's talk about that tusk, because that's what everyone wants to know about. The narwhal's tusk is one of the most fascinating and mysterious features in the animal kingdom. It's often referred to as the unicorn of the sea, and for good reason. This tusk has captured the imagination of people for centuries, inspiring myths, legends, and even scientific curiosity. First off, it ain't a horn. Despite its appearance, this tusk is not a horn at all. It's actually a tooth. Yes, you heard that right, a tooth. But not just any tooth. It's a really, really long tooth that grows right through the upper lip of the narwhal. Imagine having a tooth that just keeps growing and growing, extending out of your mouth. That's what it's like for these incredible creatures. It's a tooth, a really, really long tooth that grows right through the upper lip. This tooth can spiral and twist, giving it that unique helical shape that makes it so distinctive. The tusk is actually an elongated left canine tooth, and in rare cases, some narwhals can even have two tusks if the right canine tooth also grows out. And get this, it's only found on the males. Well, mostly. While the majority of tusks are found on male narwhals, about 15% of females can also grow a tusk, though it's usually smaller and less prominent. The presence of the tusk in males suggests it plays a role in sexual selection, much like the antlers of a deer or the plumage of a peacock. Talk about showing off, right? These tusks are not just for show, though. They serve multiple purposes in the narwhal's life. Scientists have long been fascinated by the function of the tusk and have proposed various theories over the years. These things can grow up to 10 feet long, which is longer than a car. Imagine having a tooth that long. It's truly remarkable. The tusk is not only long, but also incredibly sensitive. It contains millions of nerve endings, making it a highly specialized sensory organ. Scientists think they use it for all sorts of things, like attracting mates, sensing their surroundings, and maybe even duking it out with other narwhals. The tusk's sensitivity allows narwhals to detect changes in their environment, such as variations in water temperature, salinity, and pressure. This helps them navigate the icy waters of the Arctic and find food, and maybe even duking it out with other narwhals. Some researchers believe that male narwhals use their tusks to establish dominance and compete for mates. They may engage in tusking behavior, where they cross and rub their tusks together, possibly as a form of communication or combat. The exact purpose of the tusk is still a subject of ongoing research, but one thing is clear. The narwhal's tusk is a marvel of nature, a testament to the wonders of evolution and adaptation in the animal kingdom. Don't let those cute faces fool you. Narwhals are no lightweights. We're talking 2,000 to 4,000 pounds of pure muscle here, which is about the same as a small car. And they can grow up to 16 feet long, which is longer than your average pickup truck. They're built for the cold too, with a thick layer of blubber that keeps them warm in those icy Arctic waters. You won't find me swimming in those temperatures, that's for sure. These guys are the Michael Phelps of the ocean. They can dive down over a mile deep, holding their breath for up to 25 minutes. That's longer than I can hold my breath after a plate of spicy chili. So what are they doing down there in the dark depths? Hunting, of course. They love to feast on squid, fish, and shrimp. They use their sensitive tusks to find prey in the murky water. Section 5. Living long and prosperous. Narwhals are like the granddaddies of the ocean, living for up to 50 years. These majestic creatures have a lifespan that rivals some of the longest living marine mammals. Imagine the stories they could tell if they could talk. Their long lives are a testament to their incredible adaptability and resilience in one of the planet's most challenging environments. That's longer than most dogs. While our furry friends might live up to 15 years on average, narwhals surpass them by decades. This longevity allows them to pass on vital survival skills and knowledge to younger generations, ensuring the continuity of their species. They've got a few tricks up their sleeves that help them survive in the harsh Arctic environment. The Arctic is a place of extremes, with freezing temperatures and shifting ice. Yet, narwhals have evolved to thrive here. Their unique adaptations are nothing short of remarkable. For one, they have a slow metabolism, which means they don't need to eat as much as other animals their size. This slow metabolism is a crucial adaptation, allowing them to conserve energy and survive on less food during the long, harsh winters when prey can be scarce. They also have a unique ability to slow their heart rate down when they dive, which helps them conserve oxygen. This remarkable physiological trait enables them to dive to great depths, sometimes over a mile below the surface, in search of food. By slowing their heart rate, they can stay underwater for extended periods without needing to resurface for air. Talk about being energy efficient. Narwhals are masters of energy conservation, using minimal movement to glide through the water with grace and efficiency. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails allow them to navigate the icy waters with ease, making them one of the most efficient swimmers in the ocean. But their adaptations don't stop there. Narwhals also have a thick layer of blubber that insulates them from the frigid Arctic waters. This blubber not only keeps them warm, but also serves as an energy reserve during times when food is scarce. Their iconic tusks, which can grow up to 10 feet long, are not just for show. These tusks are believed to play a role in social interactions and may even help them break through ice to breathe. Additionally, narwhals use a complex system of clicks and whistles to communicate with each other, navigating their dark, icy world with sound. Narwhals are also highly social animals, often found in pods of up to 20 individuals. These close-knit groups provide protection and support, especially for the young and vulnerable. The bond between a mother narwhal and her calf is particularly strong, with the mother teaching her young the skills needed to survive in the Arctic. Living long and prosperous is not just about individual survival for narwhals. It's about the survival of the entire pod. Their cooperative behavior and strong social bonds are key to their success in the harsh Arctic environment. By working together, they can overcome the challenges of their icy home and continue to thrive for generations to come. So, the next time you think about the granddaddies of the ocean, remember the narwhals. Their incredible adaptations, social bonds, and long lifespans make them true survivors of the Arctic. They are a testament to the wonders of evolution and the resilience of life in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Section 6. Narwhals. Not just a pretty, tusk face. These guys aren't just cool looking, they play a vital role in the Arctic ecosystem. They're a key part of the food chain, both as predators and prey. They help to keep populations of fish and squid in check, and they provide a tasty meal for larger predators like polar bears and orcas. It's all about balance, folks. Section 7. Ecosystem engineers. But here's the thing about narwhals. They're not just eating and being eaten. They're actually shaping the environment around them just by doing their thing. That's what we call an ecosystem engineer in the biz. When they dive deep to hunt, they stir up nutrients in the water. This helps to fertilize the ocean and support all sorts of marine life. It's like they're giving back to the community with every dive. Section 8. Facing the future. Now, here's the bad news. Narwhals are facing some tough times these days. Climate change is melting their icy home, making it harder for them to find food and raise their young. And pollution from human activities is also a major threat. We need to do our part to protect these amazing creatures and their Arctic habitat. It's our responsibility to be good stewards of the environment and ensure that future generations can marvel at the unicorns of the sea. Section 9. A call to action. So what can we do? Plenty. We can reduce our carbon footprint, support organizations working to protect the Arctic, and educate others about the importance of conservation. Every little bit helps. Remember, we're all connected. What happens in the Arctic affects us all, whether we realize it or not. Section 10. The legend lives on. Narwhals are more than just weird-looking creatures with long teeth. They're a symbol of the Arctic's beauty, resilience, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Let's work together to ensure that these legendary creatures continue to roam the icy waters for generations to come. They deserve it, and frankly, so does the planet.